So, Stephen, concerning the cleaning of the drains, some of these debris, they've not just come up in these gullies within the last 48 hours. They've been there for some time. And, you know, we know our hurricane and rainy seasons every year, it's usually the same time. Is it that we are preparing sufficiently enough in advance before we hear that these systems are on their way to Jamaica, do you think? You know, somebody watching us right now may think that we aren't.
As I said just now, we did a couple of rounds of mitigation work, drain cleaning work, island-wide. In the context of work that we do in making our infrastructure more resilient through our capital works projects, we also do a lot of drainage work, but some areas require dedicated efforts. In other instances, Debbie, what we have had to do is to go back to areas that had already been targeted because of the heavy rains, the way we dispose of our garbage. I mean, when I looked in the Sandy Gully, for example, yesterday, I see 3/4 of a car inside there, clearly scrapped, and somebody just threw the remainder in the vehicle, and it was housing a dog. A dog lived in it.
Okay. Wow.
And so it also speaks to what we have to do as individuals. When you drive along a road and you're eating from wherever fast food entity you purchase your chicken and fish and whatever else from, and your drinks, and you then throw the wrappings outside of your vehicle, which I see all the time.
Yep.
I've seen it happening along the Mandela Highway. Then you'll find all of these things getting in the drainage systems and causing challenges whenever we have these kind of systems.
I noticed that too. I will come back to you, Stephen, but be specific about Kingston and St. Andrew. Where are we now? Can it be said we are prepared for this?
Generally, I would confidently state that our engineering department would have already engaged our contractors to pre-position equipment, particularly in East and rural St. Andrew. Mm-hmm. We also have triggers for the low-lying areas of Kingston. And so I believe we're still working through some other areas, but I believe that generally speaking, we are prepared. We can never be too prepared, but we are where we are right now.
Double barrel question to you, Stephen. What about, because we always hear of landslides, slippages, whatever you want to call them. Where should we be concerned? And I'll ask you the same question on the second part of the double barrel. Can it be said that we are prepared island-wide for this?
Well, I'll try and answer the first question first. In terms of preparation, I think we have been prepared and we are prepared as best as we can. Given that the storm/hurricane, as it is now, is likely to dump a lot of rainfall on the island, we have areas level that are low-lying. We have areas that are susceptible to mud flows, to landslides, to rock falls. It is likely that we will have these issues impacting us just because of the lay of the land and where we have roads, where we have people living. And so my caution to them is that despite any cleaning that might have been done where drains are concerned, still be on the alert and be prepared to take whatever measure there is necessary to protect yourselves and your properties. Because, you know, based on what we're being advised, it's likely that we will see a lot of rain being dumped on the country.